Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is up about 0.3% on the S&P. Nasdaq did make a move today, 0.8% positive along the semiconductor. Dow pretty much flat. Russell 2000 half a percentage positive there. We did see transport, banks, and energy with the red prints today. I know energy's been making a move and banks been holding up really well. Transport's been correcting last 4 or 5 months or so. Biotech up 0.6%, healthcare up a little bit, home builders up half a percentage, utilities up 1.2%, retail up 0.6%, emerging market 1.4%. It looks like utilities and emerging market did lead the market today. Bitcoin up 5%, gold, silver up 2%, almost GDX up 3%. I feel like gold, silver miners are potentially making some move here. I know it's been in a correcting phase in the last several months. I wonder gold, silver miners getting ready to prepare to cultivate an uptrend there. I know, I used to, analyze gold and Bitcoin on my weekly updates. I'm thinking about bringing it back, maybe sometime in November. Dollar down half a percentage, oil flat, treasury bond up a little bit. VIX is down about 6%. Let's stay with S&P 500 ETF. Spider 65-minute chart here. So quickly, let's talk about today's price action. Spider here. I'm gonna zoom in here real quick. Some crazy shenanigan happened in the micro term. So this is where we closed yesterday, right? So another thing happened. You can see how even yesterday we gapped up and then faded it, and today happened the same thing. This is where it closed yesterday, and this is where it opened. So we actually did see a gap up. That's what we see, this red candle. But starting from the top of the candle above its closing price, yesterday's closing price candle there, because we gapped up. And then you see that upper wick, because as soon as it gapped up, there was a little bit of run there, and then all of a sudden people are just panicking in the microtherm, and it made a little low there, and it's a long high wave candlestick there, and then it came all the way down, and then it looks like there's a long lower wick there, signifying some dip buyers came in. And then the second hour, we saw that doji started some indecision there, but these 3-hour candlestick pattern right here is a morning star reversal candlestick pattern. Obviously that needs to be needs to have a follow-through move to the upside. It did that on the fourth hour, another 5th hour shenanigan there, right? We saw a little bit of making a run type of move, come right back down, and then the last hour looks like we did see that green candle. It's been a while we've seen the last hour green candle. You can see right here, that's the last hour 2 days ago, and that's the last hour yesterday. But today's last hour is green, so we got a little bit of confidence. We see just a little bit from the buyers after 3-hour pattern right here, Morningstar reversal. But we talked about this level though on the last night's update, where you can see that that's a potential level of support potential, right? Because we need to see a bounce first, and looks like we did see that bounce. Obviously we did see a positive number there, and 0.3% positive on Spider. Keep in mind though, my short-term moving average residing, and it looks like that's kind of what happened, right? You were wondering what happened on the 5th hour, man. That move, well, got scared there. Bulls trying to march higher. They're like, oh my god, there's a short-term moving average. It came right back in. It looks like that's kind of what happened. Your resistance, support, resistance. And you can see definitely that's a pivot, right? That's a pivot in the last week or two. And pivot meaning, when we hit that level, a trajectory of that price action, it changes or reverses, right? So that's kind of what I mean. Like, you can see it goes up and then it crashes down. Well, not crash down, but I mean, it comes back down. It goes up, and then you can see this is what I call jumping over the fence. Bulls be like, I don't want to deal with the resistance, jumping over it. And then when we came back down, we got back up, and when we lost it, we kept coming down. So you can see that definitely when we get close to that rising, or that not rising, but that short-term moving average, there's certain, you know what I mean, price action discovery happening with the trajectory changing, right? Or that, you know, either it bounces as a support or jumping over it. So definitely the price is aware. The price is aware of the short-term moving averages we can see here and here and here and here. So obviously Bull's objective is to reclaim that short-term moving average, tame that short-term moving average to, you know, support the buyers. That's what bulls want to do. Keep in mind, in the short to micro term of things, we do have a lower highs and lower lows, despite the fact that we did see that little bit of move here today in the micro term. We want to give benefit of the doubt to the sellers, to the buyers, unless we see buyers reclaiming the short term and using it as some kind of a, you know, support, right? And then bouncing off of it and go after this. Unless we see something like that, but currently the sentiment is still bearish because we still are in this downtrend here in the short to micro. What the bears obviously want to do is utilize this short-term moving average as resistance. And next thing to break is break below this short-term, or this, you know, the support there, break below it. Because I think what's going to happen is, because we have what it potential, what it looks like is higher lows, buyers are gaining slowly, ever so slightly, buyers are gaining a little bit of momentum here. We have to agree with that, right? So bears really need to bring it down, break below it, kind of kill that momentum. If bears not able to do that, if bulls can reclaim the short-term moving average, they're going to be bulls going to be very, very sneaky at this level and trying to go after filling this down gap that was open back in October, no, actually September 27. Remember, it failed to fill in October 7, and with that shenanigan came, so bulls might try one more time. My midterm moving average is residing in that vicinity, protecting it. And so still things are bit, you know, things been hectic since September, and things been hectic this month, October, which we've established back that it's gonna happen because this gap was open and was never filled. So those are the things that bulls and bears need to do. Didn't we talk about this yesterday? Didn't we just talk about this, that bears need to bring it down to the bottom of its band? Because if you don't, bulls are going to use that and take advantage of that. Because same thing happened here. I talked about bulls need to bring it all the way up. They didn't. Bears right up. So it's kind of same thing happening. And not only that, we have full cross right now, not able to bring it all the way back to the bottom of its span. That's a good looking cross. It doesn't look anything like this. It's very, you can see here, looks similar. It didn't look too confident, right? You can see a lot of whipsawing action happening here. This one seems more confident. Bulls, you must break above the short-term moving average, continues to thrust higher and make this oscillator, you know, continue separated and advance to the upside. Bears, obviously you want to utilize that short-term moving average, get rejected and break below this, you know, that potentially what it looks like, that uptrend support, and then you want to cross this back down. I think tomorrow might be a crucial day because we're right on the short-term moving average, and the oscillator crossed back up. We'll see how it played out. I'll come back for you tomorrow night. We'll re-examine. We'll go from there. Enjoy your evening and glove trading tomorrow.